Oral cavity, stoma in the Greek language, vestibulum, oris, and oral cavity proper, rima, oris, and lips. And oral cavity proper, it's a cavity where present dentous, gingiva, palatum, lingua, and fauces. Oral cavity with tongue, teeth, and in oral cavity opening salivary glands. What are your opinion? What is it in this picture? Maybe you meet in your life this picture. What is it? Sense organs, good variant, but it's not sense organs. It's very same with a head of human body. But what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? 12 pair of the cranial nerves. In the future, you will. It's an innervation of the organs of the head. It's a very interesting schematic. In the future, you will use too. So next one. After oral cavity, it's a pharynx. Pharynx have nasopharynx, oropharynx, and laryngopharynx. Nasal parts with connecting with nasal cavity after choana, and oral cavity after fauces, connecting with oral cavity, and laryngeal part connecting with larynx. Larynx, it's a first, it's a continuing air for breathing. And after pharynx, food moving in esophagus. Esophagus, it's a muscle of the throat. Is possible to swallow food, which then descend throat as a muscular tube called esophagus. And very interesting moment. All tubal form organs have 3 parts in the digestive system. For example, pharynx, nasopharynx, oropharynx, laryngopharynx, tubal form organs, and next one, esophagus with 3 parts: cervical, thoracic, and abdominal part. Cervical in the neck, thoracic in a thoracic cage, and in small part after diaphragm, connect with stomach, it will be abdominal part. Esophagus, a long way connected with the stomach. Stomach is not really parts of the tubal form, and have 4 parts: cardiac, gastric, body, and pyloric part. And major function of the stomach, it's storing ingested food, mechanical breakdown of ingested food, and other and with vitamin and chemical bonds and other enzymes present function too. And after stomach, starting small intestine. Small intestine, first part is a duodenum, next one it's a jejunum and ileum in the finish. Then 3 parts of this small intestine, or intestinum tenue in Latin language. It's a duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. And duodenum have 4 parts. It's superior, descendants, horizontals, and ascending part. All these parts will connect with head of pancreas, superior, descending, horizontal, and ascending part, and juice of pancreas moving in a descendants parts, descendants, and bile duct opening in a descending part of duodenum. Large intestine, cecum, colon, and rectum, 3 parts. Colon with 4 parts. colon have ascending, transverse, descending, and sigmoid part. And in the finish, it's a rectum and large intestine. The walls of large intestine absorb water from the undigested food, leaving semi-solid waste matter called feces. And this waste products are extracted from the body through the rectum and anus. Liver. All blood leaving the small intestine travel to the liver, and it's not only blood with small intestine. All anterior organ of the abdominal cavity, blood, venous blood moving to liver, and the liver removes absorbed nutrients from the blood and either stores them or converts them into product needed by the body. And totally liver, pancreas, it's the biggest glands. Liver, it's only exocrine glands, but present small portion endocrine parts in the pancreas, and exocrine part is a mixed glands. And if you look bile of the bile duct opening and pancreatic duct opening in the descended part of the duodenum. And some formal of the teeth, male and female, big portion sphincters. Sphincters, it's especially structure in a different part of the tubal organs of the digestive tract, and it's very big portion of the sphincters in the digestive system, 27. Liver with different ligaments, location in abdominal cavity, very interesting structure. Internal of the liver, it's a net or network or net mirabile venosa and hepatic portal system with blood, venous blood in the liver, and some structure liver with right and left part with 4 especially lobes and 8 segments. It's variants, different form of the liver, and liver, it's very big mechanism in our body. It's laboratory and self to liver, it's very important. And next one, it's a bile duct. Bile located in a urinary bile vesica biliaris in Latin language, and very interesting and very big portion vessels, artery located near digestive system, because it's a digestive food. In a bile, if you in a present some stones when a long time not very good not time to time eating some person, and I'm recommend to you very good eating in a time to time small portion. It will be very good for your bile duct too. And pancreas, it's 4 parts in the pancreas. It's a head, neck, body, and tail. Maybe process, present uncinate process too, and this variant head of the pancreas connecting with all parts of the duodenum. And internal structure, it's a big portion acinus, acini, where started pancreatic duct to duodenum, and venous blood moving to portal hepatic vein. And it's a some variant, big portion, different variants of the pancreatic duct. It's may present only. Unit duct, big way, and mixed form, and Wirsung duct. It's a main pancreatic duct name, and accessory pancreatic duct, Santorini name. Scientist who opens this structure, and Santorini accessory pancreatic duct. All this is duct, right? Main and accessory, and Haledicus or bile duct, opening in a descending part of the duodenum. And lymphatic drainage, it's for all organs in the digestive tract. It's not only vascularization and innervation, it's a lymph drainage too, very important. For example, and for the pancreas, it's a superior, anterior, inferior, posterior, and splenic nodes located near this very important organs. And big portion lymph nodes, location between stomach, small, large intestine, internal organ in the other part, and okay. So, dear students, never stop looking. Carry on with your systematic approach